Look at that.
You can absolutely eat these raw, but like Amber said, she doesn't like that.
We already set up shop. It only took us about 10 minutes again, and this is such a beautiful campsite. It's fully covered by trees, feels really peaceful, and we're at the beach. Not much better than that. So we can't wait to go to the beach because you know I love to swim, and I don't care that the water is 60 degrees. I'm going swimming.
You really think she's gonna swim in 60-degree water? Yes. Like, that's crazy. I don't know about that one. That might be a little too chilly for me. We'll see. That's a pretty cold temperature for water, but we'll go there tomorrow. Maybe we'll go there later. But we're gonna go to the beach and see if Amber will swim.
You guys, I'm really craving pho again, so can we please go get pho soon?
What time is it? Yeah, let's do it.
We all know Julietta cooks fantastically and we're camping, but I needed some pho. So we made a stop here to do some laundry next door, eat some Vietnamese food, and I couldn't be happier. This place is the jam.
Sometimes I need a break from cooking, y'all.
Pho. Delicious. Look how cute it is in here. Very good. I've perfected my pho. I added the lime and some jalapeno and some sprouts, some sriracha, some chili sauce. This is about to be amazing. I've loved pho for so long, and I swear, I don't think I'll ever get tired of it. So the kind of pho I get is the vegetarian pho with beef broth. And I feel like that's the perfect way for me to do it. I don't need all the meat in it, but I love the beef broth. It's like medicine for your soul. So when I make it, get a few noodles, put it on my spoon delicately, and then dip in the broth, blow it to make sure it's not too hot, and eat it.
I want to bite a pho now. She made it sound so good. I'm roasting up my coffee a little bit different. I have my espresso percolator, my little Bialetti, and we're gonna see how that tastes. It's also with my home roasted coffee. Y'all know I've been loving roasting up my own coffee, so hopefully this gives it a nice strong flavor. Today we have something a little bit different planned. We are at Anastasia State Park. We're still gonna show you the beauty of Anastasia State Park in Saint Augustine, Florida. But you may or may not know, this is kind of one of our home bases. We don't have a home here, but we're really familiar with it. We have some of our family that lives nearby, and so we're gonna get some errands done. It's a familiar area where we know to get like our mechanic stuff done and things like that. And you can see a little bit of Honey I Roam behind the scenes and just some of the regular errands that we run all day. First, let's just have some coffee and chill out.
I just got out of the shower because, ooh, tingles. Because if we have access to a hot shower, I'm gonna be using that shower. So this coffee is extra strong, which I like it that way. I'd rather have less coffee, actually more coffee that's strong. So let's try it. See? Tastes like I'm at a cafe outdoors. So the story with these shoes is I had other shoes that I would slip on whenever I needed to, but they had some fuzz on the inside, which inevitably got pretty dirty and pretty stinky. So Julietta upgraded me to these Croc knockoffs, and they are perfect for camping. I never thought I'd wear these. I never thought my style would get to this point. But here we are now. All right, we needed some pep in our step, so we found this really cute juice place. It's like a food truck style on the side of the road. We're gonna get an acai bowl, and I'm gonna get a fresh fruit juice shot. So morning shot, 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 shot.
Look at that.
This is the sunrise bowl. It couldn't look any more beautiful. We can't wait to eat it.
Let's see, and then you got like a spicy juice shot, huh?
Ooh, a shot. This is I usually like tequila shots, but I'll have a morning shot. I think that'll be good. Ready? And it has the cayenne on top. Cayenne and
Black pepper.
and black pepper. Cayenne and black pepper. Because that mixes with the turmeric to activate it, right? It's about to work. Ready? That is some pep in my step. Sometimes you gotta do stuff that's not as fun as the underwater adventures and eating. So today we're gonna take care of some business. Right now we're gonna get new brakes. We found this place that seems to have good prices, and we read reviews and they said they're honest. So we're gonna get all 4 of our brakes replaced on our Jeep Patriot.
We got the new brakes. It's feeling super good to drive with. I love it. When we towed the camper with these brakes, they were squealing quite a bit, so I knew it was time. It's a good feeling to have that checked off of our list. And right now, me and Amber are just running some errands and grabbing some ingredients for the epic meal that we're gonna have at Anastasia State Park. Saint Augustine has tons of local seafood, so take advantage of that if you ever visit this area. And so many areas in Florida, there's so many local seafood markets that have really great deals on whole fish and shellfish, and I highly recommend that you visit them whenever you come here. Particularly, we went to Kyle's Seafood Market and we got some oysters to make a delicious meal. And I'll show you as soon as we get back to the campsite. Since it is such a beautiful day here at Anastasia State Park in Saint Augustine, we're gonna be making some local grilled oysters. Actually, they're not gonna be grilled, they're gonna be baked, and I'm gonna bake them in the Dutch oven with some nice crispy panko and some herbs, and it's gonna be good, okay? What we're gonna do is just top it with a little panko mix, but first thing I wanna do is get those panko toasty and mix it up with some of the herbs I'm gonna put in there. Everything looks a mess because it is, but I'm gonna just clean up these oysters, shuck them, and get them ready to go in the Dutch oven with all that buttery panko goodness. Alright, I'm getting my coals ready to go, firing them up. We're firing them up. Let me get this. Let me get these all gathered together. I like to make a little bit extra because sometimes those coals go out before the oysters are ready, but these are only going to be about 10 minutes in the Dutch oven, so this should be more than enough. But I always like to have more than not. And while we do that, let's go shuck those oysters and get them ready to go on the Dutch oven. I love the sound of coals crackling. Sounds like camping. Safety first, I have this amazing knife-proof cloth by Toadfish. And I just popped that one open. And I cleaned them up a little bit, so, you know, if I had a brush, I'd kind of brush them a little bit more thoroughly, but I don't have a brush, so. I can't get it. I'm having trouble with this one.
it down and get a different one.
There we go, baby. Alright, we got that going. Alright, so you want to be able to keep all those juices inside that oyster because they're really going to be delicious, salty oyster yum yum. Look at these oysters.
So do you guys like oysters? Have you ever tried them? I'm learning to like them. I just had the best oysters in my entire life. The raw oysters, I will eat them. We've gone to some really nice places where they're shipped in super fresh and they have been delicious, but when they are cooked, they are actually delicious to me. So anything on a campfire, as you know, absolutely the best.
Now what we're gonna do is take our little butter pancos and put them on there. You can add Parmesan cheese to this if you're feeling like you want a little cheesiness. But we're just keeping it with some panko. Really taste those oysters. Because these are local, they're super good.
Oven's preheating over there. What are you putting in there?
Alright, so I'm putting some rock salt on the bottom of here. Just to keep them nice and stable so they don't wobble over. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit in the whole dovet. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit in the whole dozen, so I'll just do it as many as I can in one. And just cook some more whenever we're gonna eat some more. You can absolutely eat these raw, but like Amber said, she doesn't like that. So we're gonna cook them up for her. Because she's the boss.
Thank you. Wait, say that again.
Amber's the boss. Smelling like the sea.
Whew, it's a balancing act. And how long does that need
about
to sit
10
for?
minutes. Let's put them on for 8 minutes.
How long?
We're going to leave them in there for about 8 minutes at 425. And you can find a bunch of Dutch oven diagrams out there, so depending on the size that you have, if you're looking for a 425, a 350, it'll tell you how many coals to put on the bottom and on the top. Gotta be careful, don't get any of that coal in there. Ooh, yummy! Gotta be super careful with this part.
Second batch, way harder to shuck. This is the harder to shuck
Check it out.
batch.
Yeah, these were hard to shuck, but me and Amber did it. We actually did it with a mallet, and our shucking knife.
And a shucker
But
and 2 people.
like I said, buy a good shucking knife if you shuck oysters. So
look at these
babies.
beauties.
We got one extra one.
Bon appetit.
This lovely loaf is from Bakersville Bread Company in Saint Augustine. Check that spot out if you want a good loaf of bread when you're in Saint Augustine. Ah,
Smell those buns.
sourdough, yum. Smells so good.
Okay, so first I'm gonna try what I made. Look at these zucchini sticks here with some blackening
Cucumber.
seasoning. Oh.
Isn't that cucumber?
Yeah. Let's try this cucumber that I cut up with some blackened seasoning.
Crunchy.
It's so nice. It's very light and I can't really describe this cucumber any more than that, but it's great.
Since Amber's a little more critical of oysters, I can't wait to see what she thinks about these. I think she's gonna like them.
I'm gonna try the crispiest one first because that's how I roll. I like the crispy. So let's see. You even got me a knife, thank you. The breadcrumbs really make it way more appealing to me. Let's see. The lemon does so much for it. The crunch, the oyster, doesn't taste fishy at all. This is delicious. If you guys don't like an oyster, I say make it like this and give it another try. It's so good.
These are some local oysters from Kyle's Seafood Market. Check that spot out too because it's right next to a produce stand and a bakery. So nice. Lovely flavor. You can still taste that oyster, and there's some like moistness from those breadcrumbs that give it such a good consistency in your mouth. Paprika, garlic, lemon. Tastes fantastic. All right, now we're gonna dig into these oysters and eat them. I hope you guys make them the next time you go camping. Super easy one and totally worth it. Support local businesses. Relaxing?
Yes, very relaxing. The birds are chirping and the other animals are rubbing their legs together, making noises. It's a little gloomy and not perfect weather today, but we were here in the summer. Absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna show you some clips of that right now.
Here we are at Anastasia Beach. I got all the gear. Look at me looking like a dad. Where is it? Anastasia! Woo! There's a really long pathway that you have to walk down. Totally worth it. Yeah. And it's this beautiful scenery with all this green grass and these dunes. Unbelievable.
See the lighthouse out there? I want my little lighthouse pin because I knew we'd be seeing her.
We made it to our secluded spot. We walked very far and we have the most gorgeous view of the beach and it's all to ourselves. As you can see, this beach is gorgeous. Amazing views. The water's so flat and calm today. There's all these little birdies nesting behind us and they're just chirping away. If you come to Saint Augustine, you have to take a trip down to the Anastasia Beach State Park. There's camping, there's hiking, there's kayaking here. It's really got it all, and a natural landscape, which is so breathtaking. So we're doing quite the thing with this, but anyways, everything looks kind of messy. It's okay. Takes a little bit of muscle, but mostly it just takes skill, you know?
You can.
Every time you film me, I can't do it right. And you'll feel it when you pop it open. All right, so we got that Dutch oven preheated. Every time I do something with oysters, I feel like I have to throw everything away, everything I'm wearing, my gloves. It's kind of a messy ordeal.
Fogging up per usual.
That looks good. This is my kind of meal right here.
Did you already lemon mine?
Oh, they're so beautiful with the fire. Yeah.
Thank you, chef.